Obviously, we've just done a podcast together, Jamie, and I thought it'd be good if we can dive into your journey, going out the coaching that we've done. We've just finished our, initial 14 weeks of working together, and you've had some amazing breakthroughs. You've done some incredible things throughout the coaching, and I just wanted to hear a little bit more about your, journey and experience from your point of view. Right before we started coaching, what was life like? What sort of made you think, you know what, I need to get someone to support me in these areas that I need to improve?
Yeah, so for me, I'd already done a lot of work on improving my headspace and improving my habits and standards. A lot of deep work. And I think I said to you before, I wasn't sure how you would take me to another level, but you absolutely did and absolutely have done. And I've been blown away by the standards of your coaching, like genuinely really blown away.
Thank you.
Because you're emotionally like very, very intelligent and quick to dive into someone's demons and challenges, and from there start to dissect it and create actionable steps to actually help them. For me personally, it was, how can I deal with the pressure from around me, growing my business and having a family and everything else? How can I handle my own fears and my own, I suppose, challenges? And a lot of the work you've done each week has delved into it and given me the right tools to just strengthen it. As we grow and as I take on new challenges, that's only going to exacerbate. And the tools that we've worked with has just definitely just leveled me up for sure.
What are some of the breakthroughs that you had throughout coaching that you was looking for, or you actually wasn't aware, like you wasn't looking for?
Managing external and internal validation, definitely. Managing intrinsic and extrinsic motivators. Dealing with just the internal pressure and chaos. My relationship with myself is 10 times better. Because of that, I've got more time, got more energy, I've got better headspace. Expanding my business, not for profit. It will make profit, but I'm expanding it for the right reasons internally, and I'm really at peace with that. To contribute, to serve, to help my team. I'm really at peace with that now. Whereas before it was just, if it made money, it made sense. Open another branch, make more profit, rinse and repeat, just no fulfillment. And now I'm really like clear and comfortable with how that's going to work.
Nice. And what are some tools that we implemented that really helped you, or some sessions that we had? Like what was the expectation? So you obviously signed up for me, but you said, I don't really know how this person's going to help me.
Well, because I personally have coached other people, and I've done a lot of work on a lot of the segments that you coach, of like how to prioritize your time and time management. And a lot of this stuff I've done and I've actually taught to others. So in my head, I'm like, well, how are you going to add that extra layer? And I thought, if you can get another 1, 2, 3, maybe 5% out of me, then I can make it make sense. Yeah. But you've got a significant amount more out of me, which I'm really grateful for. Surprised at, which is great. And some of the tools are simple, but things like, one of them is, what does this feeling mean versus what am I making it mean? For example, we might get abused online and trolled by haters that are making lots of negative comments about us, right? Happens a lot. Bigger we get, the more that's going to happen. And like the initial reaction is, no one likes us, we're hated, we're going to fail, it's all going to go pop. Well, in reality, the real meaning is 20 people don't like us, but it's not the end of the world. Nothing happens.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But just identifying, what does this actually mean versus what am I making it mean? What's real, what's not? Okay, let's take a view of the situation.
And before the coaching, was you at a place of like you was, it mentally felt great? Did you feel fulfilled? And it was just like, I'm just looking, I want to get better. Like I'm in a great spot, I want to get better. Always like a feeling that you felt now that you don't feel?
I thought, I'm in a great spot, I just want to get a bit better. But now it's actually, okay, I was seeking some better fulfillment, and I was trying to remove external fulfillment and replace with internal fulfillment, which I've definitely now done, for sure.
What's the biggest thing you're proud of going through the coaching?
The work I've put into it.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to work if someone isn't going to put the effort into it. Yeah, you can have the best running coach, best fitness coach in the world. If you don't physically do the work, you're not going to get fitter. Same with you, right? You can be the best high performance coach in the world. If you've got someone lazy that just can't be bothered to put the work in, they're not going to get the benefit.
Yeah, completely agree.
So they need to put some effort in, week out, to see the benefits, and then they will be blown away.
How long throughout the coaching? By the way, before I say that, you were super committed, and that's one thing I love. I love working with people that are committed and invested, and it does make my job as a coach a lot easier because I'm willing to give 100%, and if they give that back to themselves, we're going to get where they want to go. How long was it through the coaching when you actually started to feel like this is working, or this is beneficial, or I'm doing the right thing, or I'm making progress?
Trying to piece it back. I mean, the first couple of weeks, initially, obviously, it's quite tricky. You're being vulnerable to a person you don't really know. You're trying to get these new habits in your day of like every morning and every night of writing my wins down. And you're just trying to get this into your routine. And my missus is like, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm just going to go write in my journal in the other room. And she's like, what? Like, don't worry. Leave me to it. And now it's just a thing.
Yeah.
She knows I'm in there and I'm just writing my bits down in my office and it's normal.
Yeah.
But that first like couple of weeks of like, oh, he's writing in his journal and what's he doing and what's in there, and I'm protecting my journal because I don't want him to read it, and it's like this, it's just a new habit, isn't it?
Nice. And if you could give some advice to someone else that's either thinking about coaching or they've never had a coach before, or they feel like they're in a great spot and it's like, do I need to get any sort of help? What would you say to that person?
Even Ronaldo and Messi have had coaches, right? Even Ronaldo right now probably has a head coach.
Yeah.
He'll have a psychologist. He'll have all these people around him, and he's arguably one of the best, if not the best it's ever been, and he's still got continuous coaches. There is nobody out there that wouldn't benefit from some coaching. Don't care how good you think you are, don't care the level you think you're at. And on the flip of that, someone who's going through their darkest days and wants to put the effort in, there is significant value for them to get involved, but there's also significant value on the other end of the spectrum for someone who thinks they're really performing well and wants to find the next levels. You're going to find it if you put the work in.
I love that you said that, because a lot of people think that you have to be at rock bottom to get support or help to improve or progress your life.
And I was 50-50.
Yeah.
It was only because I saw Max, and Max was like, yeah, you should really consider it. And I thought, oh, he's made some big changes. He's really improved. Maybe I can get another couple percent. And what's another couple percent worth to me versus the X amount of pounds of investment? And I did back then. I did the numbers. I was like, well, actually, if I can get another 2%, I can make that money back. But in the end, that wasn't what I got out of it.
Yeah.
It wasn't a financial, I've spent this, so I'm going to get that back. That was just how my brain worked before. But now, being present with my kids, building Lego and not feeling like I should be working. Yeah. Making sure every day I'm clear on what showing up means that day, means I'm not stressing out over I'm not working hard enough today.
Powerful.
That whole mindset shift has given me more peace.
Powerful. Thank you for sharing.